Race 22, the upright solo was a win for number 46, John Yeldham. Second place to number 174, Robin Pilcher. Third place to 114, Richard Bartlett. Fourth place to number 55, Paul Morphy. Fifth place to number 4, Rob Tipping. Sixth place to number 52, Gordon Fennings. Seventh place 152, Aaron Elvis Vale. Eighth place number 127, Rick Humphreys. Ninth place number 24. Right-hand side cars, 99, keep Steve Colvin going for the whole shot this time, into that first turn. Got a nice lead coming out of that corner, but Duncan Tolhurst is on his tail. Duncan Tolhurst is pushing hard, goes through on the inside. Duncan Tolhurst, Teri Saunders leading from Pete and Steve Colvin. From Ray Westbrook, Tony Heath, Colvin and another, and Paul Jr. and Alan Elliott. From Steve Colvin, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath, Will Offen and another. Problems on the far side there for Paul Whitelam Jr. On the pace though, isn't he? Already, and so young. 74, Duncan Tolhurst. One more lap to go. 99, Steve Colvin in second place, then Ray Westbrook, then Will Offen. Good to see Duncan back in the groove and really flying here at the Biddenden Bandit. Home territory for him, only living up there at Sutton Valence. A win for Duncan Tolhurst and Teri Saunders. Second place to Pete and Steve Colvin. Third place going to Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Problems for Will Offen. Race 23, the right-hand sidecars. The one you just seen was a win for 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Teri Saunders. Second place was 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. Third was number 17, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. And fourth was 80, Will Offen and another. No fifth or sixth finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 38.17 seconds, a speed of 52.49 miles per hour. From the top, 74, 99, 17, 80. 1 minute 38.17 seconds, 52.49 miles per hour. Many claimants. Sidecars, race 24, the whole shot for number 24, Rob Wilson. And Nicky Owen leading this one from Matthew Marola and Andy Wilson in second place. Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale in third. The Masters Best Pairs champion, or half of the British Pairs champions, I suppose you could say. Scorching round here towards victory. I don't think that he's lost a meeting that he's contested so far this season. I might stand to be corrected, because I must admit I haven't been everywhere this year. House, etc. has taken its toll on my grass track. The White Screen Bandman's come round to see this. 24, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen then on the last lap from Matthew Marola and Andy Wilson, from Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale, from Mark Warren and Martin Smith. Rob Wilson. Take the win from Massingham Road on Andy Wilson, from Paul Whitelam and Ian Ryle, Mark Warren and Martin Smith, Ryan Partridge and Andy Colvin Jr. Race 24 was a win for number 24, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. Second place going to number 5, Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson. Third place to number 92, Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale. Fourth place to number 306, Mark Warren and Martin Smith. Fifth place to number 514, Ryan Partridge and Andy Colvin Jr. The winner's time was 1 minute 38.24 seconds, a speed of 52.46 miles per hour. From the top, 24, 5, 92, 306, 514, 1 minute 38.24 seconds, 52.46 miles per hour. Our next watering expedition will be after race 27. Our next watering expedition will be after race 27. These are the 250cc solos. We're into leg 3. Chris Still seems to have got the whole shot. Lee Street has gone with him. Best of buddies in the paddock, but I don't suppose there's going to be handshaking out there. Lee Street comes through on the inside. Listed in second place, Gary Rose in third, then Paul Simmons. Then 126, Kevin Taylor. Then Josh Milner. And Natasha Bartlett. And Tyrone Domain. All four of those locked in battle. They're all quite close together. It could be anybody's race yet, but Lee does have the advantage. Lee Street leading. Quality Street as we call him. Powering out of that turn. It is Lee Street. From Gary Wells in second place. Chris Still down into third. Paul Simmons in fourth. Paul Simmons tiring slightly as the day goes on, I think. Fatigue is getting to him. It's very hot. I hope you're all drinking plenty and eating plenty. 75, Lee Street. From 70, Gary Wells. From 82, Chris Still. From 31, Paul Simmons. 126, Kevin Taylor, Natasha Bartlett, Josh Milner, Tyrone Domain. Lee Street then on the checkered flag takes another win from Gary Wells in second. Paul Simmons made it up to third, Chris Still dropped down to fourth. Then a bit of a gap back to Kevin Taylor, Natasha Bartlett, Josh Milner and Tyrone Domain. Race 25, the 250cc solos was a win for number 75, Lee Street. Second place number 70, Gary Wells. Third place number 31, Paul Simmons. Fourth place number 82, Chris Still. Fifth place number 126, Kevin Taylor. Sixth place number 3, Natasha Bartlett. Seventh place number 10, Josh Milner. Eighth place 722, Tyrone Domain. The winner's time was 1 minute 1 minute 33.27 seconds, 48.75 miles per hour. Kinchin leads this one from Dave Mears in second place. 2-1-3, Teri Massingham. Is the writing on the wall? This will be the second time that Vince Kinchin manages to put it over Dave Mears if he does it in this race. So is it going to be Biddenden Bandit, or is Dave Mears just leading him into a full sense of security? Number 8, Vince Kinchin. 19, Dave Mears. 2-1-3, Teri Massingham. 18, Jamie Parnell. 12, Rob Watts. 101, Bradley Newman. 127, Rick Humphries. All happening here at Wagstaff Farm. 350cc solos, and number 8, Vince Kinchin, is absolutely fine. 19, Dave Mears. 18, Jamie Parnell. 2-1-3, Teri Massingham. 12, Chris Watts. 101, Bradley Newlin. 127, Rick Humphries. Vince Kinchin taking the checkered flag. My White and Hanson this afternoon. 19, Dave Mears gets second place. followed by 18, Jamie Parnell. Still run 3, Teri Massingham. 12, Chris Watts. 101, Bradley Newlin. 127, Chris Humphreys. 350cc solos, a win there for number 8, Vince Kinchin. Second place, number 19, Dave Mears. Third place, number 18, Vince Kinchin. Oh, Vincent, no, 18, not 8. 18, Jamie Parnell. Fourth place, 213, Teri Massingham. Fifth place, number 12, Chris Watts. Sixth place, 101, Bradley Newlin. And seventh place, number 127, Rick Humphreys. And away we go then. Race 27, 350cc solos, then we're going to have some water. Side by side stuff there as Richard Bartlett comes through on the inside of Lee Bartlett. That's to my knowledge, no relation whatsoever. So Bartlett v Bartlett, Lee Bartlett leading. Problems in the first race with that machine. It went off the line like a rocket, but I think it got some fuel starvation, but they've obviously sorted that out and it's well going now. Lee Bartlett then, going like the clappers. 114, Richard Bartlett in second place. 48, Brian Womaker. 17, Tim Mount. 37, Mike Peters. 14, Stuart Mears. And 84, Gordon Walker. With 21, Rob Geston bringing up the rear. 65, Lee Bartlett. 114, Richard Bartlett. 48, Brian Cornelius. 17, Tim Mount. 37, Mike Peters. 14, Stuart Mears. And 84, Gordon Walker. And 21, Rob Geston. All on the last lap. The checkered flag is being made ready, and Lee Bartlett takes the win from 114, Richard Bartlett. From 48, Brian Cornelius. Then 17, Tim Mount. 37, Michael Peters. I think there was just 84, Gordon Walker ahead of 14, Stuart Mears. Rob Geston bringing up the rear. Race 27, a 350cc solos. A win there for number 65, Lee Bartlett. Second place to 114, Richard Bartlett. Third place was 48, Brian Cornelius. Fourth place was number 17, Tim Mount. Fifth place was number 37, Mike Peters. Sixth was number 84, Gordon Walker. Seventh place was number 14, Stuart Mears. Eighth place, number 21, Rob Geston. The winner's time was 1 minute 32.49 seconds, a speed of 49.16 miles per hour. Gareth, the constant campaigner, always in there with a shout. Richard Smith in there, done it, on his way again. Right straight slide, who's going to get the whole shot? Up the straight they go. Richard Smith gets there first, and on the inside through goes Steve Braidford. Steve Braidford pulls away coming out of that corner. Mitch Godden's in third. It's all systems go here at Biddenden, and Mitch Godden comes through right up and in the lead. It's number 9, Mitch Godden on 215. Steve Braidford, 33, Richard Smith. Then 405, Bradley Kite. Then Mr. Watts. Mitch Godden really getting the bit between the teeth now, and Steve Braidford and Richard Smith gaining a few yards up that straight. Steve Braidford throws the machine after Mitch Godden. Mitch Godden says, catch me if you can, I'm on my way. Mitch Godden leading, Steve Braidford, Richard Smith in second, Steve Braidford in third, 495, Bradley Kite, then 13, Rob Watts. 169, Craig Speed, and 96, Chris Sims. Number 9, Mitch Godden, leading this one. From 33, Richard Smith, 215, Steve Braidford. 495, Bradley Kite. 13, Rob Watts. Craig Speed, I think, is taking a tumble up the top there. Chris Sims battling on. Checkered flag out. Number 9, Mitch Godden with a big wheelie to finish. From 33, Richard Smith. 215, Steve Braidford. 495, Bradley Kite. 13, Rob Watts. Race 28, the 500cc solos. Race 28, 500cc solos. There's a win for number 9. Mitch Godden. Second place, number 33, Richard Smith. Third place, number 215, Steve Braidford. Fourth place, number 495, Bradley Kite. Fifth place, number 13, Rob Watts. And in sixth place, number 96, Chris Sims. Now the finishers, the winner's time is 1 minute 30.32 seconds, 50.34 miles an hour. Kinchin, leading on the 500 this time from 94, Shane Colvin in second place, then John Yeldham. 45, James Peters. I think that was Mark Hedling, but please don't hold it against me if I'm wrong. I'm on the wrong page, so I can't even look to see if he's in it. I think I must have been wrong, I don't think he's in it. Round they come then on who is in it. Number 8, Vince Kinchin. 94, Shane Colvin. Oh, and he's dropped it up the top. There are two bikes gone down at the top there. John Yeldham's one of them. James Peters goes by. Mark Hedling goes by. Where was Mark Hedling? He goes by. Sponsored by Duncan Brightling with that machine, I think. John Yeldham, he dropped it, picked it up and got going again. And so did Bevan Gilbert Jarrett. So they're both up on their wheels and running. And the last lap flag is out for Vince Kinchin from Shane Colvin. Shane Colvin is making a move. Looking for an inside line on Vince Kinchin. He'll be lucky, I think. Vince will shut that door. He's very unlikely to open one. Up the back straight for the last time, Vince Kinchin and Shane Colvin. Shane Colvin again comes in very fast and very hard. He'll be lucky to get past. He's closing that gap. Oh, and he's overcooked it. Shane Colvin overcooks the corner and number 8 Vince Kinchin wins. Shane Colvin takes a well-deserved second place, fighting all the way there. .45 James Peters. John Yeldham, Mark Hedling, and Bevan Gilbert Jarrett. Race 29, a win there for number 8, Vince Kinchin. Second place to number 94, Shane Colvin. Third place to number 45, James Peters. Fourth place to number 46, John Yeldham. Fifth place to number 137, Mark Hedling. Sixth place number 150, Bevan Gilbert Jarrett. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 28.68 seconds, the speed of 51.28 miles per hour. From the top, 8, 94, 45, 46, 137, 150. 1 minute 28.68 seconds, 51.28 miles per hour. Left hand sidecars with a vengeance. Oh, look at Danny Holman coming through there on the inside. He made a nice clean sweep for that one. 1-1 through. Mike Downs and Jim Manklow leading this one. Danny Holman and Nicky Gear in second place. Challenging hard, looks like he's going to come through on the inside. He blasts past up there straight. Danny Holman takes the lead. Mike Dowding fights back. Number 12, Danny Holman and Nick Gear then well away on this one for 151. Colin Clark and Duncan Earnshaw have moved up into second. Mike Downs and Jim Manklow drop down to third. Chris Downs and Mick Arling in fourth. I think Billy Penfold's at the back. Not very often you see Billy Penfold at the back, I can tell you. The last lap flag comes out. Danny Holman is leading it with Nick Gear on the chair from Colin Clark and Duncan Earnshaw. In second place, then is 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow, Chris Downs and Mick Arling, Billy Penfold and Andy Wood. Billy Penfold sneaking through on the inside of Chris Downs there, moving up into fourth place. Places make points and points make places in the final, if you've got enough of them. Number 12 in, Danny Holman coming down to take the checkered flag. I reckon that's the first win of his career. Colin Clark was right there waiting to take it off of him, but Danny Holman held on to it. Colin Clark in second, Mike Downs in third, Billy Penfold in fourth, Chris Downs in fifth. Race 30, the left-hand sidecars. Race 30, the left-hand sidecars. A win for number 12, Danny Holman and Nicky Gear. Congratulations on their first win. Second place to number 151, Colin Clark and Duncan Earnshaw. Third place, 113, Mick Downs and Jim Mankler. Fourth place, 123, Billy Penfold and Andy Wood. And in fifth place, number 114, Steve Downs. No, Chris Downs and Mick Arling. No sixth finisher. The winner's time is 1 minute 43.83 seconds, a speed of 43.79 miles per hour. From the top, 12, 151, 113, 123, 114. 1 minute 43.83 seconds, 43.79 miles per hour. Andy Pack takes up the lead in this run then. .292 Andy Pack and Matt Adams leading out of that corner, but he's got people breathing all over him, and that looked like Martin Cuff, I think, that just shot up through into the lead. No, it wasn't. It was Will Penfold that shot up into the lead. Will Penfold and Nigel Shaw from Steve Dowling now and Neil Smith. Then 292, Andy Pack and Matt Adams. Martin Cuff well down the field again. He's in third place at the moment. Andy Pack dropping back to fourth. And Kevin and Simon Penfold bringing up the rear. But young Will's got the runnings on him up here on this front line on the turn here. It's Will Penfold and Nigel Shaw. One more lap to hang on for. 34 Steve Dowling. Passengers telling him all sorts of things, and Martin Cuff says, well, you sit and have a chinwag about it and I'll go past you. Didn't quite work though, it was close. Will Penfold, Nigel Shaw, Steve Dowling and Neil Smith, Martin Cuff and Steve North, Andy Pack and Matt Adams, Kevin and Simon Penfold. That's the lineup. They come out of that last turn. The checkered flag goes. Those places remain unchanged. Will Penfold gets another win. Steve Dowling takes second place. I think him and his passenger are going to fall out in a minute. Martin Cuff seems to have gone straight on down that straight. Race 31, a win for number 22, Will Penfold and Nigel Shaw. Second place to 34, Stephen Dowling and Neil Smith. Third place to number 128, Martin Cuff and Steve North. Fourth place to 292, Andy Pack and Matt Adams. And in fifth place, number 2, Kevin and Simon Penfold. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 46.36 seconds and a speed of 42.75 miles per hour. From the top, 22, 34, 128, 292, 2, 1 minute 46.36 seconds, 42.75 miles per hour. LH Sidecars, round they come then. Oh, Sean Harvey got the lead, but he locked up badly there, and Keith Threw is right up his exhaust pipe. He's challenging hard. Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. They don't want to make another mistake like that with Keith Threw that close. Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg, Keith Threw and Anthony Goodwin blasting up that straight. Barry Bennett in third, Keith Richards in fourth, Dean Norton in fifth. Sean Harvey leading, Keith Threw in second place. Hogg, and Anthony Goodwin, Barry Bennett, knife on Hughes, Keith Richards, and Adam Young, and at the back there is Dean Norton. I've forgotten his rider with Dean. On the last lap, Sean Harvey will start to take the advantage. They were level on points before this race, but Sean now will have an advantage of 2 points on the table. Now the last turn, the checkered flag is there, 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Goodwin from Keith and Anthony Goodwin. What am I saying? I'll get this all wrong, haven't I? Barry Bennett, knife on Hughes, 143 Keith Richards and Adam Young, 150. Dean Norton and Chris Hawkins. 500cc sidecars, a win for 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Second place, number 1, Keith Drury and Anthony Goodwin. Third place, number 7, Barry Bennett, knife on Hughes. Fourth place, number 143, Keith Richards and Adam Young. And fifth place, number 150, Dean Norton and Chris Hawkins. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 31.35 seconds, a speed of 49.78 miles per hour. On the top, 72, 1, 7, 143, 150, 1 minute 31.35 seconds, 49.78 miles per hour. These are the uprights. John Yeldham leads it. Dan Berwick in second place, next to Pennings. Mike Tucky, Robin Pilcher, Paul Murphy. Bringing up the rear was Alan Pearson. John Yeldham leading it. John Yeldham squirts the power on out of that turn. Goes a little bit wide, and Dan Berwick is waiting to make a mistake. Dan Berwick's trying the outside. John Yeldham looked to see where he was, and Dan Berwick flies straight past. John Yeldham pulls a tighter line, but he's following the tyre tracks now of Dan Berwick. Dan Berwick looks a certain runaway victor with this one. John Yeldham in second place. Robin Pilcher's got up to third. Mike Tucky in fourth. Pennings in fifth. Then Mervyn Medlin and Alan Pearson. Checkered flag is out. 68. Dan Berwick takes the win. Robin Pilcher got himself up to second. John Yeldham dropped down to third. Then 141. Mike Tucky. 55 Paul Murphy. 52 Gordon Pennings. 21 Mervyn Medlin. And 18 Alan Pearson bringing up the rear. Race 33, upright solos. Race 33, a win for number 68, Dan Berwick. Second place, 174, Robin Pilcher. Third place, number 46, John Yeldham. Fourth place, number 141, Mike Tucky. Fifth place, number 55, Paul Morphy. Sixth place, number 52, Gordon Pennings. Seventh place, number 21, Mervyn Medlin. And eighth place, number 18, Alan Pearson. No ninth finisher. The winner's time at 1 minute 33.01 seconds. A speed of 48.89 miles per hour. Additional runner for 152, Alan Elvis Vale, and 32. Flagstart, I wonder why that was. And 32, Arnold Fenner. And a whole shot for 48. Brian Cornelius goes very well this afternoon. And 14, Richard Bartlett. Then 152, Alan Elvis Vale. And 32, Arnold Fenner. And 4, Rob Tipping. Oh, Rob Tipping gets a good exit out of that corner and puts himself up into third place, overtaking Elvis Vale and leaving Arnold Fenner in his wake. He's moved up into third place. 48, Brian Cornelius though, evergreen. I have to say, he must be 1 or 2 years older than myself, and he's still going, and look at that, he's still winning. He's had a few wins this afternoon, and he's Really got a bit between his teeth this year. I think the lack of meetings has made him hungrier. Bit of a wide line there for Mark Pearson, but he's recovered well. Round they come then. Brian Cornelius from Richard Bartlett in second place. On the last lap they go. Brian Cornelius, Richard Bartlett, Rob Tipping, Arnold Fenner, Aaron Elvis Rail. Arnold Fenner having a go at Rob Tipping out of that corner. That's where Rob overtook him earlier, and Arnold means business. 24, Mark Pearson bringing up the rear. The checkered flag comes out. Brian Cornelius has done it again. He's taken another win. Richard Bartlett right there in his tyre track, spotted home just by Rob Tipping from Arnold Fenner. Oh, and Aaron Vale's dropped it up the top there, but he's picked it up. And he's going to head for the checkered flag. 117. Sam Joyce takes that checkered flag. Sort that one out, you lap scorers. Race 34, always a good number, 34. A win for 48, Brian Cornelius. Second place, number 114. Richard Bartlett. Third place, number 4, Rob Tipping. Fourth place, number 32. Arnold Fenner. Fifth place, 117, Sam Joyce. Sixth place, number 24, Mark Pearson. Seventh place, number 152, Aaron Elvis Vale. No eighth finisher. The winner's time was 1 minute 36.41 seconds, a speed of 47.16 miles per hour. From the top, 48, 114, 4, 32, 117, 24, 152. 1 minute 36.41 seconds, 47.16 miles per hour. Tony Penfold says we lost his passenger down there at the start. The race continuing though. Nobody in the way, nobody on the racing line. Rob Wilson it is that is charging on. I don't think he's lost an event he's ridden in so far this year. He might have lost the odd race here and there, but he's not lost the finals. 24, from 192, Paul Ryland, Julian Allen Elliott, then Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. And Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson at the back. What happened there then? And 24, Ron Wilson. And Nicky Owen from Willock and another, Paul Whiteland Jr. And Alan Elliott, Ray Westbrook, scorching round the outside there with Tony Heath in the chair. And Willoffen has stopped on the far side there. Alright, battle coming off here on the last lap, and it's just Paul Whiteland Jr. holding off Ray Westbrook. Ray Westbrook gone round the outside. I think he's made it this time. Can he stay there? Then Matt Fumarola in fourth place. 24, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen take the checkered flag. That's the win down to them. Second place to 17, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Paul Whiteland Jr. and Alan Elliott, then Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson. Race 35, the right-hand sidecars, a win for 24, Rob Wilson. Second place to number 17, Ray Westbrook. I'm not doing passengers, am I? First 24, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. Second place, number 17, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Third place, number 192, Paul Whiteland Jr. and Alan Elliott. And in the fourth place, number 5. I take it he did enough laps then. Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson. The winner's time was 1 minute 38.11 seconds, a speed of 52.53 miles per hour. From the top, 24, 17, 192, 5, 1 minute 38.11 seconds, 52.53 miles per hour. Duncan Tolhurst and Teri Saunders then, Mark Warren and Martin Smith, Ryan Partridge and Andy Colvin, Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin, and Paul Whitelam, Ian Whale. That's the lineup. The last race before the interval. Here they come then. They'll from the will get there first. Duncan Tolhurst and Teri Saunders are in close attendance in second place, and then Pete and Steve Colvin. Duncan Tolhurst pushing hard, coming right up alongside. It's the battle of the two Suzukis. They're both Suzuki GSXR 1000 engines. Breathing methanol, but 140 brake horsepower each, and look at them side by side as they come round there. And Duncan Tolhurst gets the advantage up the straight. Duncan Tolhurst, Paul Whitelam, Mark Warren, Ryan Partridge, Pete Colvin. Duncan Tolhurst and Teri Saunders then starting to pull away now from Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale. Never count Paul Whitelam out though, he's a fighter to the finish. Around the turn they come. Duncan Tolhurst blocking well as he come out of that corner. Duncan Tolhurst, Paul Whitelam, Mark Warren, Ryan Partridge, Pete Colvin. Duncan Tolhurst and Teri Saunders coming up for the last lap flag. Paul Whitelam is trying everything he knows. Just can't find that extra horsepower he needs. Into the last turn for the last time, the last race before the interval. Getting the power on the track, that's what counts. Don't spin the wheel, drive forwards. Duncan Tolhurst and Teri Saunders take the win. Paul Whitelam will take second. Mark Warren and Martin Smith, Ryan Partridge, Andy Colvin, Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin. A lot of Colvins. Right-hand sidecars, race 36. Right-hand sidecars, race 36. A win for 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Teri Saunders. Second place, number 92. Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale. Third place, number 306. Mark Warren and Martin Smith. Fourth place to 514, Ryan Partridge and Andy Colvin. Fifth place to number 99, Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin. No sixth finisher. The winner's time was 1 minute 40.24 seconds, 51.41 miles per hour. Started, it's the upright solo final, their scorch up towards the first turn. John Yeldham's got the whole shot. Brian Cornelius comes up on the inside on the first turn. Brian Cornelius leading, John Yeldham in second place. John Yeldham throws it sideways after Brian Cornelius. John Yeldham takes a wide line. Brian Cornelius on the inside, the finals are on. Brian Cornelius leads John Yeldham from Richard Bartlett to Dan Berwick, William Pilcher and Arnold Fenner. And I have to say, I don't think it's as slippery as it looks, chaps. I might have to eat those words in a minute, mightn't I? But it's not as slippery as it looks. John Yeldham then, locking up on the top turn, pulling away now from Brian Cornelius. Brian Cornelius holding a very important tight line, not letting John Yeldham get away from him. Dan Berwick in third place, then Robin Pilcher. Somebody else drops it up the top there. 14 there's Richard Bartlett, and 52 is Gordon Pennings, 4 Rob Tipping, 141 Mike Tuckey. Red flag, somebody said red flag. It's Arnold Fenner that's dropped it up the top there.
Not sufficient laps, am I correct?
No.
Yes, you are. Correct.
Correct. 2 laps only.
Richard Bartlett, Paul Murphy, Rob Tipping, Gordon Fennings, Mike Tuckey and John Yeldham. Sorry, but the reserve will not be able to take part now because the race has come under starters' orders. Off we go then, the the uprights, sorry, unlimited they are, yes, unlimited uprights, and in goes Brian Cornelius. He leads into that turn. Dan Berwick is in second place just. Robin Pilcher in third. It's tight stuff out of that first corner. Brian Cornelius got the whole shot and goes for it. Brian Cornelius comes right up on the inside. Robin Pilcher comes right up on the inside, takes it. He sneaks it. And Brian Cornelius fights back. Dan Berwick's gone already outside of a lot of them, and Dan Berwick takes it up. Dan Berwick out of that corner and up that straight, and he is away. Brian Cornelius in pursuit in second place, and Robin Pilcher on his shoulder. It's tight action stuff. Robin Pilcher and Brian Cornelius both coming from that Faversham area and knowing each other and riding with each other for years. They know all the tactics. Dan Berwick, though, has got a little bit better tactic at the moment because he's in front. So it's Dan Berwick from Brian Cornelius. From Robin Pilcher. Then it's 55, Paul Morphy. Then is that Mervyn Medley? No, it's Richard Bartlett, isn't it? Richard Bartlett. Then Gordon Pennings, then Rob Tipping. Past that flag. Dan Berwick, 1 lap to go. Brian Cornelius is away and waiting for a mistake. Don't think he's going to get it though. But Brian Cornelius makes up a bit of ground going into that corner. Dan Berwick locks it up on the outside. Brian Cornelius chases hard. And Robin Pilcher is there in third. Then Paul Morphy. Up into the last turn they go, and Dan Berwick looks unbeatable. Brian Cornelius definitely on the pace, but not quite fast enough to take the win. Youth beating experience. Dan Berwick takes the win. Brian Cornelius right there at the finish though, from 174 Robin Pilcher, from Richard Bartlett, Paul Morphy, Gordon Pennings, and bringing up the rear, Rob Tipping. Here they come then for the well done to those boys. Where's Dan Berwick? I know there's Dan. Well done, Dan. And I look forward to seeing them all here again in September. Race 40, the upright solo final. A win for 68, Dan Berwick. Second, 48, Brian Cornelius. Third, 174, Robin Pilcher. Fourth, 114, Richard Bartlett. Fifth, 55, Paul Morphy. Sixth, 52, Gordon Pennings. And seventh, number 4, Rob Tipping. Now the finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 37.69 seconds, an average speed of 46.55 miles per hour. From the top, 68 to 48. 174, 114, 55, 52 and 4, 1 minute 37.69, 46.55, and these are left-hand sidecars. And looks like Will Penfold, I think, gone up into the first turn. There's several blue outfits in there confusing me, but I think that's Will. It was Will. It's now number 113, right now. Will Penfold taking a tight line into that corner. He sneaks up on the inside of Mike Downs. Mike Downs holds on to it though. Will Penfold chases. These are very young men on these sidecars, and it's lovely to see the future of left-hand sidecars is in good hands. It's time some of these old stagers step down and let the other boys have the outfits and have a go, I think. And look at this. Two of the youngest members out on the track doing the business. 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. 22, Will Penfold and Nigel Shaw. Leading the British champion, Martin Cuff and Steve North. And it's Colin Clark and Duncan Earnshaw. Birthday boy today, Duncan Earnshaw. I meant to say that earlier and didn't manage to get my words out. I'd better say it while he can hear it when he gets back in the pits. Up they go then, 113, Mike Downs leading, and Will Penfold is coming in very fast behind him. Will means business, and Martin Cuff joins in the fun as well. Will's gone for the outside, Martin Cuff for the inside. They come down for the last lap flag, there's just one more lap to go. Mike Downs leads it. Will Penfold is second to Martin Cuff, the British champion. He's waited for this last lap. He's like a fox, he's saving it in reserve. Will Penfold locks up in the middle of the turn. Martin Cuff goes around the outside. Martin Cuff moves up into second. Will bites back. Up the corner, the straight they go, and into the corner, and here comes 113, Mike Downs. Star of the future for sure. He's not had the best of rides in the heats, but he's having the best ride in the final. There goes the checkered flag, and it is going to be 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. From 128, Martin Cuff and Steve North. 22, Will Penfold and Nigel Shaw. Then Steve Dowling and Neil Smith. Colin Clark and Duncan Earnshaw. And I didn't get who the last was. That Danny Holman and Nick Gear. Oh, a cracking race. A win for 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. Second place to 128, Martin Cuff and Steve North. Third place to 22, Will Penfold and Nigel Shaw. Fourth place, Steve Dowling and... I can't say it. 34, Steve Dowling and Neil Smith. 113, they're the winner. Martin Cuff fought all the way. Will doing very well. Your day will come, boy. No patience. Steve Dowling and Steve North. No, not Steve North, Neil Smith.
Young ones.
And then 151, Colin Clark and Duncan Earnshaw, and number 12, Danny Holman and Nick Gear. Winners time, 1 minute 44.41 seconds, 43.55 miles per hour. From the top, 113, 128, 22, 34, 151 and 12, 1 minute 44.41 seconds, 43.55 miles per hour. On with the 500cc solos. On with the 500cc solos. Race 42 in your programme. We'll look for 94, Shane Colvin. 33, Richard Smith. 8, Vince Kinchin. 215, Steve Braidford. 9, Mitch Godden. 495, Bradley Kite. 137, Michael Keaton. 45, James Steve. 13. And are off. Away they go, 13 Rob Watson, 46 John Yeldham, and here they go over to the first turn. Steve Braidford gets there first and Mitch Godden sneaks up on the inside. Richard Smith trying to go around the outside. Steve Braidford holding on to it. Looks like Richard Smith has made it, but that inside line could pay off for Steve Braidford. Down the straight they come. No, Richard Smith has got it. Steve Braidford second, Mitch Godden in third. Then it's Vince Kinchin, then it's 94 Shane Colvin. Shane Colvin ahead of Vince Kinchin, chases after Mitch Godden, goes up alongside, can't quite get there. Mitch Godden fights him all the way, but Richard Smith has got it in the bag at this stage. And round comes Richard Smith. He's going to do the onboard watering in a minute. 33 for Richard Smith, 215, Steve Braidford. From 9, Mitch Godden. Shane Colvin takes Mitch Godden down the bottom of the corner there, and Mitch Godden fights back. Shane Colvin moves up into third place. Last lap flag for Richard Smith. He looks over his shoulder. He's got a straight behind him. He's 33. Richard Smith to 1 5, 94. Shane Colvin 9. Mitch Godden 495. Bradley Kite 46. John Yeldham 13. Is Rob Watts. Vince Kinchin's gone out with problems. 45. James Peters and 137. Mark Hedling out of the last turn for the last time. The checkered flag is already for 33, Richard Smith. He takes a bit of wheelie. The win for Richard Smith from Steve Braidford, from Mitch Godden, from, what's his name, Shane Colvin. Then 495, Bradley Kite. There's John Yeldham and Rob Watts. James Peters and Mark Hedling. Vince Kinchin waddling the machine home, not quite sure what's wrong with it.
7, because I think one other guy dropped out before you went. Wrong with saying, oh, what if Rob gets bigger this? Yeah. See that one? Well, so happy. Yeah.
The result then of race 42, the 500cc solo final, was a win for number 33, Richard Smith. Second place went to 215, Steve Braidford.
Just see him look.
Third place went to number 9, Mitch Godden. Fourth place went to number 94, Shane Colvin. Fifth place to 495, Bradley Kite. Sixth place to 46, John Yeldham. Seventh place to number 13, Rob Watts.
Yeah, I think so.
8th place to 45, James Peters. 9th place to 137, Mark Hedling. And 10th place to number 8, Vince Kinchin. The winner's time was 1 minute 25.36 seconds, a speed of 53.27 miles per hour. From the top, 33, 215, 9, 94, 495, 46, 13, 45, 137 and 8, 1 minute 25.36 seconds, 53.27 miles per hour. I'd like to see a few riders up to watch it, have their views afterwards perhaps. Race. Moving on to race 43, the right-hand sidecar final. The onboard watering system is in its very initial stages. But we hope it's going to work. Here they come, the right-hand sidecars for the Biddenden Bandit Trophy. Escorts into the lead. I don't think he's lost an event this year. Is he going to have this one as well? Rob Wilson leading out of that corner. Paul Simmons is the man in second place. Matthew Morello is in third. Duncan Tolhurst is in fourth. Matthew Morello moves up in a second. Paul Simmons challenges, or rather Matthew Morello is challenging, but he's got through there. And Duncan Tolhurst looks like he could follow through as well. In fifth and Ray Westbrook in sixth. Alpha Leather into the corner, Rob Wilson. And Nicky Owen. They were going to retire last year, aren't you all pleased he didn't? Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. From Duncan Thomas and Teri Saunders, Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale. Mark and Martin Smith, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Oh, Duncan Thomas is looking like he's going to challenge down that straight. He comes right up alongside Matt Fumarola. Matt Fumarola squeezes an extra bit of throttle at the end of the straight. But he's got to make sure he doesn't go wide, because that's just what Duncan wants him to do. The last lap flag for Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. And he moves up into second place. Matt Fumarola goes down to third. Ian Whale still third. Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale still sitting in fourth. Matt Fumarola going to go back at Duncan down that straight. He's not quite got enough speed to get there. These Suzukis are fast, you know. Suzuki's first and second. Yamaha's third and fourth. Here they come then. The checkered flag goes. Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen take it again. Duncan Thomas in second. Matt Fumarola in third. Paul Whitelam in fourth. Mark Warren in fifth and Ray Westbrook in sixth. Here they come then. 24, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen, another victory here at Biddenden. The Biddenden Bandit winners. I have the King William Challenge Cup here in front of me. That'll have Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen on it for 2006. Didn't Duncan go well? He tried hard there, pushed him all the way, and Matt Fumarola finishing in third place. That was a good result for him. Paul Whitelam, well, he's still doing it the hard way. He's just not quite getting there. Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath in the final this afternoon. That was good. 306, Mark Warren and Martin Smith, also finalists. So, race 43, the right-hand sidecar final was a win for 24, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. Second place, 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Teri Saunders. Third place, number 5, Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson. Fourth place, 92, Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale. Fifth place, 306, Mark Warren and Martin Smith. And in sixth place, it was number 17, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. The winner's time was 1 minute 40.57 seconds and a speed of 51.24 miles per hour. From the top, 24, 74, 5, 92, 306, 17, 1 minute 40.57, 51.24 miles per hour. 82, Chris Still is on 27 points and 3, Natasha Bartlett on 23. That's how they go into this fourth leg. Points scored here. The fourth and final leg this afternoon is underway. Lee Street's got the whole shot. Gary Wells is giving him a hard time. Lee Street puts on the throttle and comes out of the corner. He's leading. Paul Simmons comes through there into second place. Gary Wells in third. Chris Still in fourth. Then Natasha Bartlett, Josh Milner, Tyrone Domain and Kevin Taylor. The Union Jack flies over the Biddenden Raceway. Round comes Lee Street, runner-up in the British title this year. Would you believe a four-stroke runner? KTM four-stroke wins the British title. Lee Street was second, and he's winning here this afternoon in the Biddenden Bandit. The local man from Sittingbourne is on his way to victory. Paul Simmons is in second place, and followed by Gary Wells. 31, Paul Simmons. From 70, Gary Wells. From 82, Chris Still. And then number 3, Natasha Bartlett. 10, Josh Milner. Tyrone Domain and Kevin Taylor having their little ding-dong battle. And Kevin Taylor sneaks through on the inside there. Round the turn they come then. The checkered flag is out. It all goes to Lee Street. From Paul Simmons, from Gary Wells, and it's the first 3 in that race, and I believe they'll be the first 3 on the points. Then Chris Still, Natasha Bartlett, Josh Milner, 126, Kevin Taylor, and Tyrone Domain bringing up the rear. Show your appreciation. He's throwing mud in their faces now. Lee Street, Gary Wells, Paul Simmons.
Yeah.
That race 37, that race 250's fourth leg was a win for 75 Lee Street. Second 31 Paul Simmons, third number 70 Gary Wells, fourth number 82 Chris Still, fifth number 3 Natasha Bartlett, sixth number 10 Josh Milner, seventh number 126 Kevin Taylor, eighth 722 Tyrone Domain. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 34.86 seconds, a speed of 47.94 miles per hour. From the top, 75, 31, 70, 82, 3, 10, 126, 722. 1 minute 34.86 seconds, 47.94 miles per hour. These are the international class of sidecar. The continental sidecar. The sidecar is traditionally on the wrong side for English sidecars. You could say they're left-hand drive. Here they come then, the left-hand drive sidecars. Up the straight, Sean Harvey's got the whole shot. Sean Harvey's got the whole shot. Keith Drury's gone through into second place behind him. Keith Richards is holding third at the moment. Barry Bennett is pressing forward. Barry Bennett has come through from fourth to third. 72. Keith Drury, Barry Bennett, Keith Richards, Dean Norton. Up the back straight they go then, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. The British champions 3 years running. They're after Leicester's title of the wins. Leicester's had 6. Then it's Keith Drury. He's dropped back to third. He's fighting. He goes back up to second ahead of Barry Bennett. Squirts the throttle on hard coming out of that corner. The battle is on for that second place. Look at him locked in there. And Keith Drury gets the better of it eventually on that straight. But Barry Bennett won't have given up yet. He'll still be in there and fighting. I've had the ice cream. Let's have a look. Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg with 1 lap to go. Keith Drury and Anthony Goodwin in second place. Then Barry Bennett, Knife on Hughes. Then Keith Richards and Adam Young. And a little way back, Dean Norton and Chris Hawkins. In only about their third meeting, I think, on one of these, and it's spluttering badly. The checkered flag goes. Sean Harvey gets another win this season. Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg take that checkered flag. Keith Drury gets second from a fighting Barry Bennett in third, and then 143. Keith Drury.
Cheering on the third place.
Not Keith Drury, Keith Richards.
Does look like the 7.
There goes Keith Drury and Anthony Goodwin. There's Sean Harvey, Danny Hogg, the Biddenden Bandit winners. Race 38, the 500cc sidecars. A win there for number 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Second place to number 1, Keith Drury and Anthony Goodwin. Third place to number 7, Barry Bennett and Iphon Hughes. Fourth place to number 143, Keith Richards and Adam Young. And in fifth place, number 150, Dean Norton and Chris Hawkins. No sixth finisher. The winner's time was 1 minute 31.74 seconds, 49.57 miles per hour. From the top, 72, 1, 7, 143 and 150, 1 minute 31.74 seconds, 49.57 miles per hour. And these are the 350cc solos, the last race of the afternoon for the Biddenden Bandit Trophy. And 8th, Vince Kinchin is from Lee Bartlett, from Stuart Mears, from Richard Bartlett. Vince Kinchin looking all day, he's looked the master of this class, and he got to the final on maximum points, and Dave Mears had 2 second places, if I remember correctly, behind him and a win. He was second into the final, but he doesn't seem to have anything in reserve to catch the flying Vince Kinchin this afternoon. Vince Kinchin, David Mears, Lee Bartlett, Richard Bartlett, Stuart Mears and Brian Cornelius, Tim Mount, Jamie Parnell. Couldn't see who the other one was, and Terry Massingham bringing up. It was Michael Peters, I think, and then Terry Massingham bringing up the rear. Oh, not be Michael Peters, actually. But it could be. Number 8, Kinchin leading on the last lap from Dave Mears, from 65, Lee Bartlett, 114 Richard Bartlett, 48 Brian Cornelius, 13 Stuart Miller, 17 Tim Mount, 18 Jamie Parnell, 37 it is Mike Peters, and then Teri Massingham. Into the last turn for the last time, the Biddenden Bandit 350 champion looks set to be number 8, Kinchin. From 19, Dave Mears in second place. Then 65, Lee Bartlett, Brian Cornelius, Richard Bartlett, Tim Mount, Stuart Mears, Jamie Parnell, Mike Peters and Teri Massingham. That's it, folks. CC solo final was a win for number 8, Kinchin. Second place, number 19, Dave Mears. Third place, 65, Lee Bartlett. Fourth place, 48, Brian Cornelius. And fifth place, 114, Richard Bartlett. Sixth place, 17, Tim Mount. Seventh place, 14, Stuart Mears. Seventh place was 18, Jamie Parnell. Eighth place, 37, Michael Peters. And ninth, and well, whatever it is, 213, 10th, Teri Massingham. The winner's time was 1 minute 28.49 seconds and a speed of 51.39 miles per hour. Here we go, this is the dry run. Try and kick up a load of dust. There goes the dust. So you can see a man with a camera behind it there trying to get a picture of how much dust was being created as he went up that straight. Unfortunately, as I said, we haven't got an awful lot of dust on the track, have we? He started to kick up a little bit there and a little bit there. This shows how good we've done our watering today. But if we could put the watering device on the bike, on each person's bike, we probably won't ever get slippery and it won't ever... Oh, he's decided to stop. Perhaps he's only going to do one lap.
Oh, classic. That was very good. Very good. Yeah. Oh, but there you go. Yeah, if you fell straight off the bat, you'd be more comfortable.
And away we go then. This is with the watering on. We'll put a little bit less dust down that bottom end. Obviously we need a lot more testing than we can do here today. But certainly kicked up a bit of dust down that end that time. I wasn't actually aware of what was going on in that corner without the watering. Well, I think he did put a minimal amount of... I think we need a little... I think the tap needs turning on a bit more. I think that... I think the system is working. I think it just needs to tune into how much water is needed to actually do the job. Well, well done to Richard Smith for trying that. I'll just make sure with Jay that it's all over, and I might ask you to lift a rope off for me. Right, we'll do this then. I think we're all here. The Biddenden Bandit for 2006 was a cracking event, and all we've got to do is clear up afterwards, really. I'd like to do this. Got Pete Ruffle here, who's going to do his presentations for us. Pete is president of the Mason Aces MCC. He's banged in more stakes than anybody else to put this meeting on. He stood there waving flags all afternoon, and now he's actually going to present the trophies. Hardly anybody can work harder than Pete. A big round of applause for Pete, please. I'm going to do the ones I haven't got first. Lee Street, the 250 Biddenden Bandit trophy winner. Did you win it last year?
No, I didn't.
All right, because somebody hasn't brought the trophy back for us. I wouldn't say that to him. I wouldn't say that to him. Well done, Lee Street. I'll get that trophy for you from somewhere. Mike Downs and Jim Manklow, the left-hand sidecar trophy winners. Oh, there he is. Why didn't I see you? Big enough, ain't you? Unfortunately, I believe your trophy's still in Wales. I've had a lot of words with Mr. Hugh Phillips about this, and he claims he hasn't got it. I'm going to reinvent a trophy, and I'm going to put all the names on it that have won it, and yours will be on there, and we'll present it, if not before, we'll present it at our next meeting here, but hopefully before that. Well done on the left-hand victory this afternoon. Big round of applause for these boys. Look at that, first time he wins a big trophy, you don't get it. What a letdown. I'm a mean man, and I. Let's move on to what we have got then. And it's the upright shield. The upright shield. And it was won, once again, by Dan Berwick. Well done, Dan. Moving on to the... Get away. Moving on to the 350cc Challenge Cup. And that went to Vince Kinchin. Well done, Vince. Vince says he wants that big one, but he should have ridden the 500 a bit faster, shouldn't he? The 500cc solo final this afternoon, the winner of the Biddenden Bandit, the big one, Pete. The big one, Pete. The GMA trophy, what a lovely trophy that is. Look good on anybody's mantelpiece. This year is going to look good on Richard Smith's. Well done, Richard. And thank you for trying the on-board watering system. We're all learning from that. Thank you. And the 1000cc right-hand sidecars. Hope I haven't missed anybody out. I tried to do the ones I hadn't got first. Somebody will come up and whisper in my ear in a minute, won't they? Yes, they will, won't you, Mr. Harvey? You will, Mr. Harvey, won't you? You will, won't you? I just realised that. Well, this one we have got. And this is the right-hand sidecar trophy going to Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. I have to say, I don't know if we ever had a Biddenden Bandit trophy for the 500cc sidecars, because I think this is the first time you've ridden in this event. I will get you a trophy. Come up here and have a round of applause, because you deserve that at least. And that's another pair of boys who've won almost everything they've been out in this year, the British Championship included. So, a well done to Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Your money's in the beer tent if you haven't been up and got it already. And I thought you might have. And once again, thank you for supporting Maidstone Aces, and we'd love to see you all here again in September. Thank you, have a safe journey home, and good night. Looks like Chris Still from here, but I'm not sure. He's gone a little bit wide. Somebody sneaked up on the inside. Looks like Paul Simmons. Paul Simmons it is that takes the lead. Looking for Gareth Hickmott in this one. Richard Smith. Oh, two dropped it on that, three down on that top corner. Steve Braidford challenging on the inside. It's Shane Colvin then. Steve Braidford. From Tom Cooper, from Bradley Kite. Evan Gilbert Jarrett. It's all happening here. Steve Braidford trying on the inside, goes through clean as a whistle, drops back again as Shane Colvin takes over once more on the front line. Two young, hopeful Englishmen, hopeful of that big international career on the long track. And it's all they've all hurled into the front corner at a hell of a rate of knots. Steve Downing I can clearly see is in second place. Whoever it is who's out in front has gone very well. It's Will Penfold, he's gone very wide and left the door open. Danny Holman in third. Mick Downs leading up the back straight from Billy Penfold. Martin Cuff moves up from about fifth up into about third. Stevie Braidford out of that first turn, looking for a victory here. Richard Smith pulling up on the inside, dropping back a little bit as they go down the straight. Got a nice lead coming out of that corner, but Duncan Tolhurst is on his tail. Duncan Tolhurst is pushing hard. Chris Still seems to have got the whole shot. Lee Street has gone with him. Best of buddies in the paddock, but I don't suppose there's going to be handshaking out there. Lee Street, side-by-side stuff there as Richard Bartlett comes through on the inside of Lee Bartlett. That's to my knowledge, no relation whatsoever. Richard Smith gets there first, and on the inside through goes Steve Braidford. Steve Braidford pulls away coming out of that corner. Mitch Godden's in third. It's all systems go here at Biddenden, and Mitch Godden comes through right up and in the lead. Oh, Sean Harvey got the lead, but he locked up badly there, and Keith Through is right up his exhaust pipe. He's challenging hard. Sorry, Sean Harvey and Danny Holt. They don't want to make another mistake like that with Keith Through that close. Duncan Toller pushing hard, coming right up alongside. It's the battle of the two Suzukis. They're both Suzuki GSX R1000 engines. Breathing methanol, but 140 brake horsepower each, and look at them side by side as they come round there. Duncan Tollers gets the advantage up the straight. Duncan Tollers, right, first turn. John Yeldham's got the whole shot. Brian Cornelius comes up on the inside on the first turn. Brian Cornelius leading. John Yeldham in second place. John Yeldham throws it sideways after Brian Cornelius. John Yeldham takes a wide line. Youth beating experience. Dan Berwick takes the win. Brian Cornelius right there at the finish though from 174 Robin Pilcher. And looks like Will Penfold, I think, gone up into the first turn. There's several blue outfits in there confusing me, but I think that's Will. It was Will. It's now number 113, Mike Downs. He sneaks up on the inside of Mike Downs. Mike Downs holds on to it though. Will Penfold chases. Will Penfold is coming in very fast behind him. Will means business, and Martin Cuff joins in the fun as well. Will's gone for the outside. Martin Cuff for the inside. They come down for the last lap flag. There's just one more lap to go. Will Penfold looks up in the middle of the turn. Martin Cuff goes round the outside. Martin Cuff moves up into second. There goes the checkered flag, and it is going to be 113. Mike Downs and Jim Banklow from 128. Martin Cuff and Steve North. 22. Will Penfold and Nigel Shaw. Then Steve Dowling and Neil Smith, Colin Clark and Duncan Earnshaw. So Steve Braidford gets there first, and Mitch Godden sneaks up on the inside. Richard Smith trying to go around the outside. Steve Braidford holding on to it. Looks like Richard Smith has made it, but that inside line could pay off for Steve Braidford. Down the straight they come now. Richard Smith has got it. Steve Braidford second, Mitch Godden in third. Then it's Vince Kinchin, then it's 94, Shane Colvin. Out of the last turn for the last time. The checkered flag is already for 33, Richard Smith. He takes it with a wheelie. The win for Richard Smith from Steve Braidford, from Mitch Godden, from what's his name, Shane Colvin. Here they come, the right-hand sidecars for the Biddenden Bandit trophy. Has scorched into the lead. I don't think he's lost an event this year. Is he going to have this one as well? Matthew Whitelam moves up in a second. Paul Whitelam challenges, or rather Matthew Ryder is challenging, but he's got through there, and Duncan Tollers looks like he could follow through as well. Oh, Duncan Tollers is looking like he's going to challenge down that straight. He comes right up alongside Matt Fumarola. Matt Fumarola squeezes an extra bit of throttle at the end of the straight, but he's got to make sure he doesn't go wide, because that's just what Duncan wants him to do. The last lap flag for Rob Wilson and Mickey Owen. Matthew Rose going to go back at Duncan down that straight. He's not quite got enough speed to get there. These Suzukis are fast, you know. Suzuki's first and second. Yamaha's third and fourth. Here they come then. The checkered flag goes. Rob Wilson, Mickey Owen take it again. Duncan Torres in second. Matthew Rose, Paul Whitelam in fourth. Well, Warren in fifth and Ray Westbrook in sixth.